FormParts are reusable components that simplify form design and maintenance. A form part can be any portion of a form, such as a header containing company information or an address block containing multiple fields. Once created, you can add a form part multiple times to one form or reuse the form part in multiple forms. Once a form part is created, you can make changes to it in the form part editor. For example, let's say the mailing address on the form changes. Make the change in the form part editor and then apply the change automatically to all forms containing the form part. One of the key advantages to using form parts is that you don't have to apply changes in each form individually. You can edit a form part right from within the form that contains the form part. This opens it in the form part editor. We're going to change the My Government Building address block to correct the address information and save the change to the form part. Once a form part is updated, there are two ways to update the form part in the forms. Open each form individually and apply the change, or use the Update Form Parts tool to apply the change to any form that contains the form part. We'll demonstrate both ways of updating a form part. First, we'll apply the change to an individual form by returning to the Sign Permit form. When we go back to the Sign Permit form, we are presented with the Update Form Parts window. All updated form parts appear listed in the window. In this example, there is only one updated form part. However, if form parts are stored in a central repository, there may be many updates to apply when you open a form. You have the option of accepting form part changes manually or automatically accepting them. If your company has a large repository of form parts and you want your forms to stay up to date with changes, you can check the box to Always Update Form Parts. We'll apply the form part change to the form and save the form. Now we'll demonstrate using the Update Form Parts tool to apply the change to the form part in both the Sign Permit and Business License forms. To do this, we'll make another change to the form part in the form part editor. The Update Form Parts cannot apply changes to open forms, so make sure both forms are closed. In the form part editor, we'll change the fax number for the Licensing and Permits department and save the form part. Next, we'll run the Update Form Parts tool. We'll add all of the forms in the folder. The Update Form Parts tool scans each form and identifies the two forms that need updating. Click Finish to update the form part in both forms. The update log tells you if the update was successful or if any errors occurred. To see the results of the update, open the Business License or Sign Permit forms. You'll see the header containing the address and fax number of the updated form part. This concludes this video for IBM Forms Designer Form Parts. For more information on IBM Forms Designer, including product documentation, please visit the IBM Forms Wiki at www-10.lotus.com/ldd/lfwiki.nsf.